This episode of the Full Court Press podcast is presented by Grip Spritz. Better grip, better game. On episode 3 of the Full Court Press, we're going to be bringing you local high school football week 1 predictions. And with the Mavericks up-and-coming young stars returning, does Luka, Porzingis, and the Mavs organization need to sign or trade this upcoming season to become NBA Finals contenders? Does WNBA women's basketball deserve to be paid more? Should NBA and NFL league owners take care of players after they retire? And this is the Full Court Press podcast. Tune in and hit that notification bell on our YouTube channel, Exposed Sports TV, every Thursday to catch more episodes. So this is the Exposed Sports Full Court Press podcast. It's my co-host, Coach Clinks. It's your boy, Coach DA. And it's the Full Court Press podcast. On today's episode, we're going to start with Week 1 football predictions.
Okay.
So,
Something different for him.
it's 2:30 right now. Cheney, Youngstown Cheney football is about to go play Cardinal Mooney.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a tough one. What's your prediction on that one? Who you got winning that one?
Man, honestly, I haven't seen nobody play, but let's go. I'm gonna give it to Cheney.
Cheney with the upset?
I'm gonna give it to Cheney with the upset.
Okay, I'm gonna go against you with this one, and nothing against Cheney, but I just got Mooney because that's just a tough first game.
Yeah,
It's Cheney's
for sure.
first year back ever playing sports.
Ooh,
It's gonna be a tough first game. That's all.
okay. Good luck. To
Got
both
my
teams.
gang tomorrow. East versus Liberty. Who you got?
I got East.
You already know gang.
I got East in that one.
I got East about to go crazy. I ain't gonna howl or nothing, but I just got them going crazy tomorrow. Getting some confidence built up because they got like a new team they trying to mesh, but once they put them pieces together and get those egos to the side, they're gonna be special. Probably got the best athletes in the state. Like on paper, of course you got to go out there and prove it, but on paper, best athletes in the state. Who else we got? Austin Town Fitch versus Erie. I think Erie is 1-0 already.
That's gonna be good for Erie since they already got the game in, but you know I gotta give it to the local squad.
Hometown team.
Hometown
Fitch.
team for sure. I'm running with Fitch.
Okay. Like he said, Erie got 1-0 already. I'm not sure who they played or who Erie is, but I'm gonna just go with the hometown team just cause. You know what I'm saying? Fitch is Fitch. Benedictine versus Ursula.
It's gonna be a big game. That's gonna be a real big game. But again, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go with the hometown team.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one because I got Benedictine. Nothing against Ursula. It's just like I said about Cheney. It's just a first tough game.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a first tough game. Like
Yeah.
Benedictine got tradition. Like
Yeah.
they known for that. They
Right,
known for
right.
football. So
Big
it's gonna be a tough game. If they pull off an upset, I tip my hat off. But it's gonna be a tough one. In our last game, Warren Harding versus McKinley.
Oh yeah, you already know I'm going with Harding for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Harding too because you know what I'm saying. Got my young boy Pooty, Don Foster. He up and coming. I think this is sophomore year, so he getting that varsity rep, making the name for himself. They got Wowo, you know what I'm saying. So they got some pieces. So
Got Jordan Brantley, yeah.
So they got pieces. So I'm gonna go with Harding on that one too. So
Shout out to Jonesy too, little Jonesy. They got little Jonesy on Ursuline too.
you know.
So
Shout out to
everybody though.
yeah. Good luck to everybody. We want to
We
see.
got Howland too. We got Howland and Niles too.
Oh yeah, Howland and Niles.
It's a real big game. You know what I'm saying?
Not for me.
Not for you,
Whack.
but you know it's gonna be pretty whack. I feel like too, but that's a big game for them. That's a little rival game. You know what I'm saying? Who you got in that game?
Howland Niles. I just gotta go with Howland just because you gonna go with Niles.
You know I'm gonna go with Niles for sure.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna just go with Howland just to be
Right.
against you. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna see. Good luck to everybody tonight though and tomorrow.
So does WNBA women's basketball deserve to be paid?
I think they got to do a better way of promoting it as the people in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like once they promote themselves more, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, but it's like they haven't done anything yet. I feel like now it's starting to grow. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? With them being on 2K, with the girls being in like the overtime games and things of that sort. You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
All Star game being a more bigger thing this season than it was last season. You know
Right.
what
Or
I'm
the
saying?
previous season.
Right,
Right.
exactly. You know
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's starting to grow, but I feel like got to keep going. Like they have to keep growing as players
Players.
and as a league. You know what I'm saying? Before they
Right.
can say I deserve more money.
Right. And I agree with you. I think they have to start doing more. Like girls just need to elevate the game, and it's possible because
Right.
you see girls dunking, you see girls shooting threes from deep. You starting to see
Blocking
girls
shots.
step back
Right.
and
Yeah.
doing all types of, you know what I'm saying, NBA men's moves now in WNBA game. I think they just need to elevate it a little bit more, perfect the craft. Imagine if Brittany Griner was to be dunking every two, 3 times a game, or uh, Diana Taurasi doing Steph Curry threes from wherever, or throwing no look passes like Braun the whole game and making the crowd exciting. You got to get people in tune with the game. Like a lot of people don't even know who these players are
Right.
because, like you said, it's not enough promotion on it.
Right.
Like if I was a WNBA player, I wouldn't be worrying about the money right now. I'd be worrying about, okay,
Take this to the next
how
level.
can I take
The
myself to
organization.
the
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
level?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, how can I take my game to the next level to put myself out there?
Right.
What do I got to do to
Make people know who I am.
know who I am?
Yeah.
Like NBA players. Not hate on NBA players and say, oh, the NBA players getting paid more. Don't do that.
Right.
Find out, hey, how are y'all doing that?
Right.
Why are y'all popping like that?
Right.
Because I feel like if players go out there and, like you said, I mean, like I just said, get a couple dunks on fast breaks. Nobody wants to see fast break layups.
Right.
Go to a high school game. Go to a college game. You know what I'm saying? We want to see more. All right, if you want to shoot threes, come off a screen, do a step back. All right, make it look like you
Yeah.
working on your game, and because
Not to,
everybody can shoot spot
and
up
not to
threes.
say
And
that's all what women's basketball is, because
yeah,
there is elite players out there who do that. But like I said, it's not highlighted enough. You
right.
know what
They
I'm
just
saying?
got to elevate the game a little bit. This is a segment that we like to do on the Exposed Sports Full Court Press podcast. It's called Taking Questions from Our Listeners and Viewers.
Who is a person that you would like to train or work out with?
Uh, I answer both. So a person that I would personally like to train is like train to get them better, like who I think, or just like somebody I would
Somebody
like.
like in like professional, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
retired, anybody.
it'd be Braun.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would probably be like, oh, he thirsty, or I expected it, whatever. But it's just like, call me crazy. I think I can help Braun game.
Yeah.
Like, I really think I can add to LeBron game. It ain't about being better than LeBron or being on the same level as Braun. It's just I can do some moves that you can't do that I think
Yeah.
if I show you these moves,
Yeah.
you go out there and do them, it'll work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that just comes from watching NBA, watching the game, because I'm not a trainer who just, let's do this, let's go through cone drills. Like,
Right.
nah, y'all see cones, but it's game situation. It's
Yeah.
something that I've been seeing you do
Yeah.
over and over
Right.
that let's make it into a drill.
Right.
So that's what I kind of do with my workouts. I break down the person game and do the drills game situation. Anything you do in the game, we're going to do reps of that, reps of that, reps of that. And the person I would like to train with, like work out with, like me and him working
Yeah.
out
Right.
together,
Right.
um, it'd be KD. And the reason why it'd be KD, it'd just be off the strength of, like, I feel like KD is like he want things perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to hit 28 jumpers. That 29th one, it felt weird. But that 30th one, it got to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a professionalism. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the word for it. Perfectionist. Yeah, that's exactly the word for it. He just got to do stuff to perfection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, definitely KD because, you know what I'm saying? He got crazy game.
Yeah.
He got mid-range, 3-ball, dunk, layup, the whole nine. Whatever you want to do, let's do it.
Right.
So, I know that'll be fun to do. It'll be crazy. Or Kyrie.
Yeah.
Or Kyrie. It'll be crazy to work out with Kyrie.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll be fun. Question for you. I forgot his Instagram. It's like JW something. He said, "Why do the Boston Celtics suck so bad?"
Man. Whoever this viewer is, I'm gonna just tell you, do your facts, do your research. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Celtics got the most championships in the NBA history.
That's facts.
Who right behind them? The Lakers. And how many games is it? I mean, how many championships? It's only one. You know what I'm saying? So y'all could go out there and get it. But right now, I'm in green. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be.
I see you got your green hat on.
See it? You know what
green
I'm saying?
shirt on. I feel
I'm
it.
still in it. We right now.
You in the
we
Celtics
the best team.
shit.
We the best team. I don't care what y'all say. Do the facts.
Bro,
do
y'all
the
not the
research.
best team, bro.
We the best team. Like I said, pull it up. Who got more championships?
When the last time y'all won the championship? Let's see that. Answer
than
that
us?
on the spot,
Who got
Celtics
more
fan.
championships than us? Like I said.
Who?
Like I said.
When was y'all last one?
When was y'all last one?
I'm a Cavs fan.
Okay, exactly. When was y'all first one? How many y'all got? Let's do the math. Y'all's minus ours. Not
how many
enough.
LeBron got?
How many do Bill Russell got?
Bro, you wasn't even born when Bill Russell
was
hooping.
He is a Celtics legend.
But you wasn't born when he was hooping. Alright, you got it. You like a Jordan fan. That's all y'all can run to.
Nah, I ain't no Jordan fan.
But it's something called stats and it's something called the eye test.
Okay.
I go by the eye test.
If you look at your eyes and research.
Nah, I'm gonna look at game footage. I'm gonna look
Go
at.
ahead. You gonna look at us winning the championship.
Bro, the duck on Bill Russell. Bro, the bang on Bill Russell.
Not his prom.
You bugging.
Man,
and Braun prom, he'll bang on Bill Russell.
Man, you wasn't alive when Bill Russell was alive. How you know?
I watch highlights. I gotta go by the eye test.
So you gonna let Bill Russell dunk on Braun? I don't know, man.
No, Bill Russell ain't dunking on Braun.
I mean, Braun is not dunking on Bill Russell, man.
Cavs and 4. So you know, I said Cavs.
Who's your favorite coach?
Like we talking
NBA.
I'm
assuming.
Or
basketball period. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming.
My favorite basketball coach ever will probably be Doc Rivers. I know.
That's crazy because I know.
I would hope.
You know, I was
but
say the Doc.
Nah, just honestly, I feel like Doc is one of those guys you'll run through a wall for. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just see out of a lot of NBA coaches, a lot of them is not as active as Doc. Like Doc could cut your ass out type.
Yeah,
like
for real.
He'll get at you for real.
Right.
So when you get coached by like that and you look at a man as a coach and not like as a I'm pretty sure a lot of NBA players don't look at their coach like coach. You know what I'm saying? They probably look at these dudes like y'all normal cats. Like y'all ain't about to coach us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't know that. But I'm pretty sure it's a lot that do.
Right.
But I just know Doc got a lot of respect. The championship speaks for itself behind, you know what I'm saying, his coaching. So that's one player, that's one coach that I do mimic my coaching style from. Like he rowdied up a little bit, but he calm most of the time too. Like he real calm dude, but he into the game, he'll get at you. So that's the type of coach I kinda am. Like I lay back a little bit, but I'm only gonna let you mess up so much before me and you gonna go at it. So
Right. Yeah,
especially Doc Rivers.
Too, for sure. I definitely would pick Doc saying? He just that type of coach.
Yeah, you want to play for
What
him.
I'm saying? To make you want to play for him, I feel like.
Right. That I played for.
Mm.
So coach around here that I played for, if I had to choose, it'd be, it's a tie. It'd be Coach Carroll. You know what I'm saying? Because as much as me and him ain't, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, I'm going to say this on camera, he could have helped me get in school a little bit more. But besides all that, I had to get my grades myself, though. Like, that was on my end, too. But he taught me so much about the game that ain't nobody to this day still taught me.
Teach me.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I always got to give him command on the basketball coaching tip of that, because like I learned how to listen, not just on the court, but me just learning how to listen.
That whole program is just a whole different type of basketball program.
Yeah,
for sure.
it really prepared me through like for life. So that's what I'm trying to give back to kids, and that's why he one of my favorite coaches, because just like I said, the littlest stuff like listening is why I'm so far ahead today.
Right.
Because I know how to listen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where you see in this generation, a lot of kids don't know how to listen. They like to talk more than they like to listen. Mm-hmm. And that's why a lot of them is getting sent down the wrong path, because people not telling them. They want to yell at them. Shut the F up. Nah, just tell them be quiet and listen. Try and calm them down before you get to talking. Yeah. Because a lot of kids don't understand us for real. Like, they think we don't understand them, but we've been through the same stuff.
Right. That's why they relate to us.
Right.
Young, you know what I'm saying? But the OG's got the game for you too, for real.
Right. And that's why it's a tie, because Coach Cav. And I ain't saying that because he hired me to coach with him last year. And I'm saying this because a lot of people don't know Coach Cav. The reason why I really start hooping. Like, he put the first AAU team I ever played for. Coach Cav came and got me. I was like 6th, 7th grade. Nah, like 5th, 6th grade. Went to a camp. You know what I'm saying? So I always got to give him, you know what I'm saying, some type of props. You know what I'm saying? Because without that, the passion and love would never be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then to fast forward 10, 12 years down the line, now I'm coaching with him, and I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning how to be a coach, a man, you know what I'm saying, how to lead, how to deal with kids. Like, you got to deal with certain kids different ways. You can't deal with every, you know what I'm saying? And I see Coach Kev. He'll go at kids hard, and then some kids, he go at you hard, but it's in a nicer way.
Right.
And then it'll grow on you, then he start getting on you. But I learned like the patience level with him and never giving up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, we went 1-22 last year. It wasn't like we made excuses. All right, we went 1-22. This year we gonna fix it. It wasn't all right, we gonna lay back on last year. We gonna wait for this, wait for that. Nah, we just gonna get in the gym and get better and do what we gotta do to become champions. Now I see why he got 3 state championships, because I didn't caught this cat, Coach Kev, in the coach's office 10:30, 11 after a workout or after a game watching film. And I ain't saying like this, sitting back watching film. No, he really engaged, running it back, trying to find out what can we do to fix it. So just learning a little bit of stuff, the work ethic, the littlest stuff you got to do, like stay up countless hours to watch film. You know what I'm saying? I always got to give Coach K the utmost respect. Yeah. And we're going to get that state championship together. We're going to get that state championship together, for sure. The next question, and I'm going to ask you this. Who was your favorite player growing up?
I had a couple for real, but my main favorite player growing up for real had to be Nate Robinson.
Man.
For real, it had to be Nate Robinson.
That's my G for real.
When I played, you know what I'm saying, I got a couple years in high school, but I always was short, you know what I'm saying? Right. And he just, you know what I'm saying, he just broke that saying, like people saying short people can't make it to the league.
Right. You know he was winning dunk contests.
Dunking over Dwight Howard. Jumping over Shaq in practice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he was hooping.
Hooping though, right? And
he
wasn't just no childish cat. He was a dog.
Nice.
Like,
Facts.
So that was definitely mine for sure.
Fact. Hey, I told you, watch episode 1.
Yeah.
That was the reason why I wore number 4.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Hey, he was the reason why I wore number 4. But he was definitely a bucket.
Yeah, for sure.
But my favorite player growing up, this is like kind of, it's weird. Because I didn't have no favorite player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked it Jason Terry.
Yeah.
And I liked it,
I like Jason Terry too until Braun did that.
oh yeah.
Then I
I like Jason Terry. I did like Jason Terry. And then Braun came into the league.
Yeah.
And a lot of people probably think I'm lying, but I didn't like AI because the whole family liked the AI or Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to be the outcast, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I ain't never like no main player.
Yeah. I like that
Big
Jason
players,
Terry,
like,
you know what I'm saying? And I only liked him because one game, I seen him go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, crazy. Like, I'm talking about like 40, maybe 50. I was young, so I don't know.
Right, yeah.
But then they told him the little documentary, one game he wore like 10 pairs of socks in his high school game. And he left them in the championship game. They brought him to him at halftime. He had like 30 in the second half. Swear to God, bro, he's my favorite, like one of my favorite players to watch growing up. So I be looking for a Mavericks game. They never on TV. You know what I'm saying? You barely can catch them.
Right, yeah.
So
around here.
yeah, so I never liked the AI, but I knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? So I was rocking with him. But if somebody was to ask, was he my favorite player growing up? Nah. Or was he my favorite player ever? Nah. Didn't like Kobe. Didn't like Shaq.
I like Rip Hamilton too.
I hated Detroit.
For real.
I didn't even watch basketball.
Pistons was hard.
I didn't even watch basketball like that. And growing up, I only watched the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't watch the whole game. So I catch like the fourth
games
quarter.
Used to be crazy. That's like the Raiders of football back in the day. The LA Raiders for real. And the Pistons used to be bad news bears.
Yeah, so 2004 came around, 2003, 2004 came around. You already know Braun came into the league. And I remember, because, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to watch basketball. So you already know growing up as a kid, your TV only on ESPN. So I started seeing Braun. I'm like, man, these dudes only in Cleveland. I'm about to like the Cavs.
Right. We used to whoop the Cavs' ass.
Then my stepdad used to be like, nah, you don't like the Cavs. They trash. You don't want to like the Cavs. I'm like, I like the Cavs now.
Right.
So it just started growing on me. Then Braun he started becoming the best. They started saying he was the best player and he was this and that. You know what I'm saying? Now to this day, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I really started watching basketball because of Braun.
Right. Yeah.
Like now I don't know. Like now I don't know funny stuff, but that was the reason. Like I couldn't watch basketball. I couldn't. Like I wanted to watch the Lakers game, but it was just too many people liking them.
Right.
It was just too many people liking them. I couldn't do it.
Like back in the day, basketball used to be so crazy though. Like,
Yeah.
LeBron was getting better. You know what I'm saying? Growing throughout the league.
He was really getting knocked out the playoffs.
Though,
like I used to be mad. Like
they used to have Kobe, Braun, and the Celtics. Like,
bro, Paul Pierce, he was so cold.
Bro.
He was so cold.
It wasn't just Paul Pierce though. It was just the whole. Celtics.
It was the whole squad.
Hard.
But when y'all needed a bucket, Paul Pierce with dagger.
Do some ridiculous stuff, bro.
I used to be like, he really just hit that,
bro.
I used to be
and it's
cry.
Paul Pierce though, because if you go on the court like on a pickup game, you will not pick Paul Pierce up, bro.
You wouldn't think to.
You would not think like I'm not about to pick this cat up.
Yeah, he nice.
And he out there going crazy.
Yeah, basketball, man. I'm definitely happy it's back to duos.
Right.
Two pretty much two superstars a team.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be good for the league.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people are gonna disagree, but the Warriors really tried to turn the league a whole nother direction for real.
Man, the crazy thing is they did, but the crazy thing
it
is
didn't work.
They ain't let Melo do that. When Melo and Braun and Wade was all trying to.
But that was Melo's fault. That was Melo's fault. He said it too.
Never happened.
Melo wanted that bag. He said, you gotta think. This is what Melo said. They just came out that lockout year. Remember that? The lockout?
Right.
You could try and get that bag.
Right.
You young. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the lockout is.
Lockout was crazy.
And he said,
the ones who don't know about
Yeah,
that.
he said it didn't happen a lot. So when it happened, as a young kid, like, man, this can be the last check. Like,
Right, yeah.
he said he took that and ran with it.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I wish he would have though. That would have been, man, Braun, Wade, and Melo.
That was man. I don't know the big three. We
He
ain't
was-
have nothing for that.
Bro, Melo was really the best scorer.
Kobe was not coming to the Celtics.
Nah.
We ain't have nothing for that.
Hey, but Melo was the best scorer
Yeah,
for
sure,
a long
yeah.
time.
For sure, Denver Melo was crazy.
Denver Melo,
Crazy.
New York Melo.
Yeah.
Remember when Melo played? Was it the Bulls or was it y'all? I think it was, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna post the video too. But he came down, got the rebound, hezzy pull, whack.
There's another. Smith has it. Knicks down 3. Should the Bulls foul? No. Anthony for 3. Bang! That one goes down, and the game is tied.
They called timeout or something. Melo was howling. Then he sent the game to overtime, top of the key. Whack. I think they won by like 4 or 6. Like, he was hooping that game.
Timeout. And I like that move. In the hands of Anthony. Anthony for 3. Puts it in. Knicks by 1 with 8.2 remaining.
And Melo was the best scorer in the league
for
a
sure.
minute.
Yeah,
For a minute.
for sure.
Who a better scorer out of Melo and Joe Johnson?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to just give it to Melo for real, for real.
Melo.
I gotta give.
I give it to Melo.
'Cause
But
Melo
Joe
is a
Johnson,
dog.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
Joe Johnson a dog for sure.
Hey, you seen what he did in the big three
Nah.
for game? Bro, he did the Jason Tatum move from 4-point line for game. Like, they needed it. They was down 2.
Dang. The big three, I like the big
That
three.
mother
for
was
real.
lit.
Big three
I'm gonna
go
post that
crazy.
video too.
He can get 2 hands on the ball.
They can win it with a 4-point shot. Johnson wants it for the win. He's got it! ISO Joe! Wow! The triplets have won it in Milwaukee.
Step back.
Should the NBA and NFL league owners take care of their players after they retire?
I feel like honestly that's something that you gotta do on your own. Because you get in a big enough bag where if you invest your money right, you know what I'm saying, like, you should be good.
Right.
Because you getting paid millions of dollars. Don't get me wrong, you gotta sacrifice your body up to get there.
Right,
And
right.
it's hard to get NBA and NFL. You know what I'm saying? It's more work towards your body in the NFL, obviously.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you getting paid millions of dollars, and everybody should go in the league with the idea of what am I gonna do after this? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But I don't think it should be
On the
like,
owners.
on the owners to, well, we're gonna include this, that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it's not a for sure that you're gonna be on this team
Right.
when you retire. So everybody can't. You know what I'm saying? People might want to go to the Browns because they got a better retirement package. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So or they might want to go to, you know what I'm saying, the Cavs because they got the retirement package. So I don't think so. What you think?
Right. And then just to touch up on that, I just think with the NBA, like I think it's different, because with the NBA, like you said, so much trading and free agency happen. You're not bound to stay with a team as long, like for a career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they got it so much in the league. Your superstars is playing on 4 to 5 different teams. So in terms of the NBA, I don't think like you making enough money to where you should take care of your own body, because you got examples in the league like LeBron, where I honestly don't think Braun was hurt last year. I think they just sat out to get a lottery pick, a top 10 pick.
icing.
Yeah, I don't think he was really hurt. He
That's
could have played
real,
at any
man.
moment. Let him been in the playoffs. He was playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
uh, NBA is different.
The Spurs started that.
What?
Sitting they players.
Yeah, but they
The
was
ice in
old
the
though.
league.
They was old though. But in terms of the NFL, look at the Andrew Luck situation.
Yeah.
Real quick. Indiana coach, y'all so ignorant for booing that man for retiring. Like that was ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But look at Andrew Luck's situation. The reason why he retired was because, you know what I'm saying, the back surgeries, the constant getting injured.
Yeah.
I don't know all his injuries on paper, but dude was getting messed up.
Right.
He felt it would be safe to stop playing football. And
Right.
the coach still paid him out his contract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's getting taken care of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the owners, because they could have easily be like, oh, you retired? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't getting this 38 point whatever
Right.
million or whatever he made, but they did it off the strength. Thank you for what you did for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's why when they booed him, it's so messed up because, come on, man, dude, stop playing for safety.
Right.
Y'all looking at it as the sport.
Right.
Y'all about to get another quarterback
Right.
that y'all gonna forget about looking in a sec.
Right.
Dude went crazy preseason. They going crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think the owners do take care of their players in a way, but they get that bag, so take care of yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So what you think about Luka, Porzingis, and the Mavs organization? They got made trades and signed free agents this summer to become title contenders in the league.
I feel like they got a good team right now. You know what I'm saying? But of course they're gonna need another big piece. I feel like they're gonna need a guard with and of course they're gonna need a bench for sure. But I feel like their main focus right now is just trying to get that last piece, that last guard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they good on the bigs, and they both gonna get you your buckets. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, saying they both gonna just score in the post, because they're different types of bigs.
Luka can score on the perimeter.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Be nice.
Right, and Porzingis as well too. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get you a couple threes as well.
Right.
And they both coming in the season thirsty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hungry. So I feel like if y'all, like for example, if they still had Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That would have been
a
tough.
pick. You know what I'm saying? A good little, nice little three. So they
Right.
I feel like they just need one more
To be ready.
more to be a contender. You know what I'm saying? To even match up. Right now they gonna still be good, but I feel like they just need one more piece.
Right. And I feel like, honestly, think about it, because they got Luka and Porzingis, and we seen what they did with Dirk. Dirk,
crazy.
Yeah, whole career there, retired there, whole nine.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure Luka and Porzingis is gonna be there
Right.
whole career. That's their home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think they necessarily worried about trades and signing players this summer or during the year.
Right.
I think they're really worried about long term, what they're gonna do 5, 10 years down the line.
Right.
Because we know, like I said, they there.
Right.
But like you said, if they would have had Dennis, they probably top 4 in the West.
Right, for sure.
Every year.
For sure.
Behind the coaching, they have great owners. You know what I'm saying? With Mark Cuban.
And them, they gonna learn after.
Yeah.
Dirk, you know what I'm saying?
Dirk's still gonna be around.
Right, firsthand.
Yeah.
Still gonna be there and everything.
And you got, you know what I'm saying, one of the best owners in the league, a Mark Cuban, that's gonna take care of you, because he wants you there for those 15 to 20 year careers. So, I don't think they're necessarily worried about it this summer or even next year, but they're building for their future. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were like a Spurs team 5 years down the line, maybe 3 to 5 years down the line. But they got 2 long-term players that they know. These dudes is here, you know what I'm saying? They here for the long run. Let's build around these 2. We'll be championship team in about 6, 7 years. That's probably how they looking at it.
I got a prediction. Bradley Beal to the Mavs.
Bradley Beal to the Mavs.
I'm calling it early.
Bradley Beal to the Mavs. So since you called that, I'm gonna take y'all's from last week.
What?
Devin Booker to the Mavs.
Ooh.
Let's see which one happened first. We out, man.
Wow.
This wraps up the Exposed Sports Full Court Press podcast. Tune in every Thursday night to catch up on all our new episodes. Hit that notification bell, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on all our social media. Exposed Sports the Gang, we out.